Top 3 best flour you should eat to improve digestion and strengthen your kidneys. Most people think digestion problems and weak kidneys come from age or bad genetics. But what if I told you the flour you eat every single day might be making it worse? Some flours quietly slow down your digestion, drain your energy, and put extra stress on your kidneys. And nobody talks about it. But a few others do the exact opposite. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 3 best flours you should eat if you want better digestion and stronger kidneys. These are flours people around the world have used for years, not trends, not magic powders, just smart choices most people ignore. By the end of this video, you'll know which flours help your gut work smoother, which ones support kidney health, and which healthy flours you might want to stop eating right now. Some of these might surprise you, especially the one most people think is harmless. Let's get into it. Number 1. White rice flour. White rice flour is often overlooked, but when it comes to digestion and kidney health, it is one of the smartest flour choices you can make. Many people think that all white flours are bad, but that belief doesn't tell the full story. The truth is, for your kidneys, white rice flour is actually much easier to handle than many whole grain flours. During the refining process, the outer layers of the rice grain are removed, and this is where most of the potassium and phosphorus are found. These two minerals are not bad on their own, but when you eat too much of them, your kidneys have to work harder to remove the excess. Over time, that extra work can cause stress, especially for people with weak kidneys, kidney disease, or slow digestion. This is why white rice flour is often listed in American Kidney Nutrition Guidelines as a safer option for people who need to limit mineral intake, but still need enough energy to function every day. From a digestion point of view, white rice flour is very gentle. It is mostly made of simple starch, which means your stomach and intestines don't have to struggle to break it down. If you deal with bloating, stomach discomfort, gas, or a heavy feeling after meals, switching to white rice flour can make a noticeable difference. It moves smoothly through the digestive system and doesn't irritate the gut lining the way some rough, fiber-heavy flours can. This is one reason why white rice-based foods are often used in recovery diets, hospital meals, and nutrition plans for people with sensitive stomachs. When digestion is easier, your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently, and that indirectly helps your kidneys too, because there is less waste to filter out. Another important benefit of white rice flour is that it provides clean, steady energy without putting extra pressure on the kidneys. People with kidney problems often feel tired or weak because their bodies struggle to manage waste and minerals. White rice flour gives quick energy, but it doesn't come with a heavy mineral load. That balance is exactly what the kidneys need. According to several nutrition studies and medical articles, low mineral, easy to digest carbohydrates are preferred in kidney-friendly diets, and white rice flour fits that role very well. It allows the body to stay energized while keeping kidney workload under control. The reason white rice flour works so well comes down to simplicity. It doesn't contain gluten, which is another big advantage. Even if you are not allergic to gluten, it can still slow digestion and cause inflammation for some people. Removing gluten from the diet often leads to less bloating, less stomach pain, and smoother digestion overall. For the kidneys, less inflammation and smoother digestion mean a cleaner internal environment and more efficient filtering. This makes white rice flour a safe and reliable option for long-term use, especially for people who want to protect their kidney health as they get older. How you use white rice flour also matters. The best way to use it is to keep things simple and avoid turning it into processed food. White rice flour works very well for making soft flatbreads, light pancakes, steamed cakes, or warm porridge. A simple rice flour porridge made with water or light plant milk is one of the easiest meals for digestion and kidney support. It is warm, gentle, and doesn't overload the body. You can also use white rice flour as a thickener for soups instead of heavy wheat flour, which makes meals easier to digest and less stressful for the kidneys. When it comes to combining white rice flour with other foods, smart choices make a big difference. It pairs well with lightly cooked vegetables, small amounts of healthy fats like olive oil, and gentle protein sources such as eggs or tofu. These combinations support digestion and provide balanced nutrition without adding too much sodium or waste. On the other hand, it's best to avoid pairing white rice flour too often with processed meats, very salty foods, or heavy cheeses. Those foods increase sodium and waste buildup, which forces the kidneys to work harder and cancels out many of the benefits. In summary, white rice flour earns its place on the list of the best flours for digestion and kidney health for several clear reasons. It is low in potassium and phosphorus, which reduces kidney strain. It is easy to digest and gentle on the stomach. It provides energy without overwhelming the body. It is gluten-free and widely tolerated, and it is easy to cook in simple, healthy ways. For anyone looking to improve digestion and strengthen their kidneys, white rice flour is not just a safe choice, but a smart one. And remember, this is only the first flour on the list. The next one supports digestion and kidney health in a completely different way, and most people don't even realize how powerful it is. Number 2, corn flour. Many people focus on cutting salt or sugar when trying to protect their kidneys, but they often overlook something just as important: the type of flour they eat every day. This is where corn flour quietly makes a real difference. Corn flour has been used for generations, not because it was fashionable, but because it was gentle on the body and easy to tolerate. One of the main reasons corn flour fits so well into kidney-conscious diets is its naturally low potassium and phosphorus content. These are the two minerals the kidneys struggle to control when kidney function is reduced. When meals are high in these minerals, the kidneys have to work harder for longer periods, which can gradually increase stress and damage. Corn flour helps avoid this problem by keeping mineral levels low while still supplying the body with the energy it needs. From a digestion perspective, corn flour is especially friendly. It breaks down smoothly in the stomach and tends to feel light after meals, rather than heavy or irritating. Many people who feel bloated, overly full, or uncomfortable after eating wheat-based foods notice that corn-based meals feel calmer and easier to digest. A big reason for this is that corn flour is naturally gluten-free. Gluten can slow digestion and irritate the gut in sensitive individuals, even if they don't have a diagnosed intolerance. When digestion runs more smoothly, the body produces less waste, which directly reduces the burden placed on the kidneys. Healthy digestion and kidney function are closely connected, and corn flour supports both at the same time. Another key benefit of corn flour is how it provides carbohydrates without causing mineral buildup. People with kidney issues still need carbs for energy, but many whole grain or legume-based flours contain high levels of phosphorus that can quietly accumulate in the body. Corn flour delivers energy in a simpler, cleaner form that the kidneys can manage more easily. This is why many kidney-focused nutrition plans include corn-based foods. They help maintain energy and strength without overwhelming the body's filtering system. What makes corn flour work so well is balance. It provides fuel without unnecessary extras that strain the kidneys or irritate the digestive system. Compared to very rough or fiber-heavy flours, corn flour is gentler on the gut lining, which can be a relief for people who deal with slow digestion or frequent stomach discomfort. Over time, calmer digestion helps reduce low-grade inflammation in the body, another factor that plays an important role in protecting kidney health. How corn flour is prepared makes a big difference in its benefits. The healthiest approach is to use it in simple, traditional ways. Corn flour works well for soft corn flatbreads, polenta, corn porridge, or light pancakes. These foods are easy to chew, easy to digest, and easy on the kidneys. A warm bowl of corn porridge cooked with water and a small amount of healthy fat can feel especially comforting for people who need gentle, nourishing meals. At the same time, it's important not to turn corn flour into processed junk. Deep-fried corn foods, heavily salted snacks, or sugary corn-based desserts strip away most of the benefits and add stress back onto the kidneys. Simple cooking methods like boiling, steaming, or light pan cooking preserve the qualities that make corn flour supportive for digestion and kidney health. Corn flour also works best when paired with the right foods. It combines well with cooked vegetables, mild herbs, and small amounts of healthy fats such as olive oil or avocado oil. These combinations support smoother digestion and better nutrient absorption. For protein, corn-based meals pair well with eggs, fish, or small portions of plant proteins. What should be limited is pairing corn flour with very salty sauces, processed meats, or heavy cheeses, since excess sodium forces the kidneys to work harder and can cancel out many of the benefits. Another reason corn flour deserves a place in a kidney-friendly diet is its accessibility. It's affordable, easy to find, and simple to prepare, which makes it realistic for long-term use. Kidney and digestive health improve most when dietary changes are consistent, and corn flour is easy to include regularly without making meals feel restrictive or complicated. In summary, corn flour is a strong and often underestimated choice for supporting both digestion and kidney health. It is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, gentle on the stomach, and capable of providing clean energy without mineral overload. It is gluten-free, widely tolerated, and easy to prepare in simple, nourishing meals. And we're not done yet. The next flour on this list supports gut health in a very different way, and it's one that most people completely overlook. If this video is helping you, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you have any questions or problems, drop them in the comments below. If you've tried any of the 3 flours we talked about, comment number 1. If you haven't tried any yet, comment number 0. Number 3, tapioca flour. Choosing the right type of flour matters more than most people realize, especially if you are dealing with kidney problems or sensitive digestion. In fact, the wrong flour can quietly increase the workload on your kidneys day after day. That's why tapioca flour is often considered one of the safest and most kidney-friendly flours you can eat. Made from cassava root, tapioca flour is incredibly simple and clean inside the body. What makes it stand out is its extremely low potassium and phosphorus content, much lower than most grain or legume-based flours. For people with reduced kidney function, this difference is critical because excess minerals can slowly build up in the blood and create long-term complications. Tapioca flour largely avoids that problem, which is why it is commonly included in renal diets and frequently described by nutrition professionals as a safe energy source for chronic kidney disease. From a digestion standpoint, tapioca flour is one of the easiest flours for the body to handle. It is almost pure starch, so the digestive system doesn't have to work hard to break it down. It tends to feel light and gentle, rarely causing bloating, stomach irritation, or discomfort. Many people with sensitive digestion notice that heavy flours leave them feeling tired or uneasy after meals, while tapioca-based foods feel smoother and calmer in the gut. When digestion runs smoothly, the body produces less waste, which directly reduces strain on the kidneys. This is why low-residue, easy-to-digest foods like tapioca are often recommended when both gut health and kidney function need support. Another major advantage of tapioca flour is that it provides calories without adding stress. People with kidney disease often struggle to maintain energy and body weight because so many foods are restricted. Tapioca flour helps fill that gap by supplying energy the body can actually use, without burdening the kidneys with excess minerals. It supports daily activity, helps prevent weakness, and makes it easier to meet calorie needs while staying within kidney-safe limits. This balance is exactly why tapioca flour is frequently described as a neutral, kidney-safe option in long-term diet plans. Its simplicity is also what makes tapioca flour so effective. It is naturally gluten-free, which can make a noticeable difference for digestion. Even without a diagnosed gluten intolerance, gluten can slow digestion and trigger low-grade inflammation in some people. By removing that factor, tapioca flour allows the gut to stay calmer and more efficient. Less inflammation in the digestive system often means less overall stress on the body, including the kidneys, which are highly sensitive to inflammatory signals. How tapioca flour is used, however, matters just as much as the flour itself. It works best as a base or supporting ingredient, not as part of heavily processed foods. Tapioca flour is commonly used in soft flatbreads, light dumplings, chewy pancakes, or as a gentle thickener for soups and sauces. One of the easiest and most kidney-friendly uses is adding a small amount to soups to create a smooth texture without relying on heavy wheat flour. This keeps meals comforting, easier to digest, and gentler on the kidneys. Tapioca flour is also popular in warm puddings or porridge-style dishes cooked with water or plant-based milk. These meals are soft, soothing, and especially helpful for people who feel uncomfortable or exhausted after eating. They provide nourishment without creating heaviness inside the body, which is exactly what many people with kidney or digestive issues are looking for. When combining tapioca flour with other foods, balance is key. It pairs well with cooked vegetables, light proteins like eggs or fish, and small amounts of healthy fats. These combinations help keep blood sugar more stable without overwhelming digestion. What should be limited is pairing tapioca flour too often with large amounts of sugar, deep-fried oils, or very salty foods, as those choices can increase inflammation and place unnecessary strain on the kidneys. It's also important to understand that tapioca flour is not meant to be the only flour in your diet. While it is low in minerals, it is also low in protein and fiber. That's why it works best as part of a balanced eating pattern, combined with other nutrient-rich but kidney-safe foods. Many kidney-focused nutrition plans emphasize this approach, using neutral flours like tapioca to provide energy, while relying on other foods to supply essential nutrients. In summary, tapioca flour is one of the safest options for both digestion and kidney health, especially for people with chronic kidney disease or ongoing digestive sensitivity. It is extremely low in potassium and phosphorus, easy on the stomach, and capable of providing energy without increasing kidney stress. It is gluten-free, calming to the gut, and highly versatile when used in simple, balanced meals. One that supports digestion and kidney health in a deeper, more long-term way. And it's probably not the one you're expecting. When it comes to digestion and kidney health, small food choices make a big difference over time. White rice flour helps your kidneys rest while keeping digestion smooth. Corn flour gives your body clean energy without mineral overload. Tapioca flour supports easy digestion and protects weak kidneys by staying light and neutral. None of these flours are magic, but used the right way, they reduce stress on your gut and kidneys every single day. Start with one simple change. Stay consistent, and your body will feel it. Watch the next video to learn what foods to avoid if you want stronger kidneys.